because the tobacco industry has come up with new emerging tobacco products which have been engineered in such a way that they are attractive to young men, to young women. Some of the influencers that we know, the celebrities, they are being used to market this product. One of the main tactics that they are using is presenting this product as a safer alternative. Yeah, so the companies that are manufacturing these products, they are telling the traditional smoker, you have been smoking for this long. Now this smoke, the cigarette that you are smoking, is now harmful to you. Can you please switch to these emerging tobacco products like the vape? When we look at the content of these products, there is nothing like less harmful or harmless. All these products, the vapes, the velos, the nicotine pouches, the e-cigarettes, all of them have been scientifically proven to cause problems in the human body.
Hello and welcome to the Purity Afya Show. If you're new here, we talk about women's health. This is where the health of women around the world is reclaimed. My name is Purity Afya Show, and this particular episode, which is airing on this last Thursday of the month of May, is dedicated to World No Tobacco Day, which is commemorated every May 31st. And this year's theme, which we'll be getting to know more about, is about unmasking the what?
The appeal.
The appeal, right. So joining me here is Thomas Lindy, and Thomas will be introducing himself and telling us where he comes from, and he's an advocate, of course, for anti-tobacco use in Kenya. So welcome to this. We shall be giving you details on why it is so hard to quit smoking. The addiction bit is what we are breaking down for you as we commemorate World No Tobacco Day. Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Please, yes, I just welcome you to introduce yourself, where you're coming from, and let's get straight to our discussion on why this year the campaign specifically is unmasking the appeal.
Yeah, thank you very much, viewers. My name is Thomas Lindy. I work for the Kenya Tobacco Control and Health Promotion Alliance. So this year we are commemorating World No Tobacco Day on 31st of March. It is of May, yeah, 31st of May. And this is commemorated every year. It's an international day. And as you have said, the theme for this year is unmasking the appeal. We are talking about unmasking the appeal because the tobacco industry has come up with new emerging tobacco products which have been engineered in such a way that they are attractive to young men, to young women. So the industry is trying to lure the next generation of tobacco users by using these products so that they are designed in a way that they have a lot of flavor. The engineering is top-notch. Some of them even look like flash discs, some of them like pens, yeah. And some of them are rechargeable in such a way that some of them even have games on some of the tobacco products. You use a product and you can still play games and such and such. So this is the appeal that we are trying to unmask, showing our people that this is still the tobacco product, the same as the cigarette, but they have sophisticated it so that you can attract young men and women to use it.
Let's break down, when you talk about tobacco products, which ones are commonly used?
The traditional tobacco products that we all know of are like cigarette, yeah? The cigarette, the snuff, and such, the BDs, yeah, and even the couverts. Those are the traditional tobacco products. But right now we are unmasking the emerging tobacco products. We are talking about nicotine pouches, which are very, very flavored, and they are marketed in different formats. You'll find market brands like Lyft, Velo. We are talking about products like vapes. We are talking about e-cigarettes, yeah, and many others that are still being developed. So these products have been, I will say that they have been engineered in such a manner that you will not say, or a traditional parent, a father or a mother, will not be able to identify this as a tobacco product. But those that know have been able to show that this is just any other products that has nicotine. It has the addictive chemicals, many other chemicals that are in there. So it's not very much different from the traditional tobacco product.
Yeah, and from this year's theme, tobacco products have been killing millions of people annually. So would you say because of the new appeal, the number of people now taking tobacco, one of these products, is increasing? Or how would you describe statistics, whether regionally or even in the country as it stands?
In Kenya and many other African countries, the products are still being introduced. Yeah, they are being introduced by the manufacturers of these products. So, like the other day, there is a consignment that was seized at JKIA of these products that were being brought into the country. The products are being marketed by influencers. If you go online, some of the influencers that we know, the celebrities, they are being used to market this product. Yeah, so it's becoming a burden to the country that we are seeing a huge influx, containers and containers of these products being brought into the country, whereas we are not really, the public awareness level is still very low. These products are targeting the youth specifically, young people. If you look at the flavoring that they are using, berry frost, mango, mint, and so on and so forth, it is for the youth, not the older generation. The older generation, those that used to smoke, some of them are dying off from the deaths and the many complications caused by the tobacco products. But now they want the new generation, which is tech savvy. They can be able to recharge these products. They can be able to, in terms of usage, it's also sophisticated. You don't just use it the same way as the other traditional products.
Yeah, and we've seen Kenya banning some of the products. We saw the ban of shisha. Yeah. So generally speaking, as we commemorate World No Tobacco Day, would you say that there's a rise in usage, or there's a decrease because of these efforts, or is the government not doing enough?
In terms of cigarette use, we have seen a decrease in terms of usage, which impacts very much on the tobacco manufacturers. So this is as a form of strategy, so that they are losing the numbers. Now they are bringing in products that will help the numbers go up. I wouldn't say that the use is that high, but with the time, I know the strategies that they are using, the type of advertising that they are putting in place, using influencers, the people that we know in the society, using the flavors and many other things that they are using, and even influencing policy, so that for us as an organization, we are calling for the ban of these products. But the industry has been able to go around that, in that they are influencing the policy processes. It's difficult for us to get the ban for the products, but we are still continuing to push for that.
So let's talk about the tactics that the industry is using to ensure, like you're saying, that as much as you are advocating for the total ban, it's not happening. Yeah.
One of the main tactics that they are using is presenting this product as a safer alternative. Yeah. So the companies that are manufacturing these products, they are telling the traditional smoker, you have been smoking for this long. Now this smoke, the cigarette that you are smoking, is now harmful to you. Can you please switch to these emerging tobacco products like the vape and the rest that they say they are less harmful? So that is misinformation. When we look at the content of these products, there is nothing like less harmful or harmless. All these products, the vapes, the velos, the nicotine pouches, the e-cigarettes, all of them have been scientifically proven to cause problems in the human body. So there is nothing, that is a narrative that is created by the tobacco industry, trying to convince people that these are reduced harm products. But in essence, there's nothing like reduced harm. So that is one of the main tactics that they are using as a selling point. They are telling people who want to quit that rather than quitting, kindly switch to this. and they are providing you with a new product that they want you to switch to. So they just want to continue maintaining their profit margins at the expense of your health.
How addictive is tobacco product or smoking, whatever product? Let's talk about addiction.
In fact, the emerging tobacco products are more addictive. Why? Because the nicotine content in this product is very high. Okay? For example, an e-cigarette, you'll find something like 11%, 12% nicotine content. That is very high for some of these products. And what happens, because these products are very expensive, what generally happens at the long run, as long as you are addicted, if you can't afford the vape, the e-cigarette, your fallback plan will be on cigarettes, which are relatively cheaper. So they are introducing people to this type of addiction. In terms, we call it as tobacco slavery. Yeah? You become a slave to be buying their products each and every time. So the nicotine content is so high. A lot of products, some of them are even promoted. They are giving them as free sample for people I will say to test, to sample them, which is very wrong for the tobacco industry to be doing to our people.
Yeah. So how bad is a problem tobacco smoking now, tobacco use? How bad is it among women especially? Yeah. Are we seeing more women smoking, more women quitting smoking? Let's talk about women and smoking.
The industry has targeted women by advertising these products as glamorous. Yeah, the modern woman is being shown that you don't have to carry a cigarette; you can just carry a vape in your pocket. It's still a burden in our country because in terms of women, we have seen a lot of cases in terms of effects. A woman who uses some of these products, there is issues of abortion which come in place, premature births, the health effects that are so many to the body of the woman. So the products are still affecting women. So women should be very much aware about this product. And in terms of even how they package the product, the designs, and also the flavor. Some of them, you see, a flavor like vanilla will be more endearing to a woman to use than many other flavors maybe. So these are a form of targeting for women.
Yeah, and as 𝐻𝐶𝐾, Kenya Tobacco Control Alliance, this year, what is your main focus? What are you advocating for? What do you look forward to seeing, either the government, the ministry, even regionally? What would you like implemented so that we fight addiction? We also fight the efforts by the industry to, appeal.
Our call is upon the government to look into this matter with the seriousness that it deserves. And one of the ways is we are calling for the government to ban these products because the usage is not that high. They should take that bold step and stop the products from coming into the country. A lot of them are just imported, yeah? So we don't have any manufacturing of this product. So we can't say that it is adding anything to our economy. We should ban these products before we have more youths getting addicted to this product. So that is our call. And the seriousness that it deserves, the government should look at it in that way, that this is a serious matter. We are losing a generation, and we should take decisive action before it is too late.
We are winding up. As a young person watching, a woman watching, maybe asking, why should I quit smoking anyway? So maybe you can just re-emphasize on the health risks that are linked to smoking.
The health risks are very many. There is the issue of the cancer burden. A lot of people are getting into the different types of cancer. The cardiovascular system, the effects on the lungs. Yeah. So this is something that someone should look at, knowing that even though this product that I'm using is flavored, but what is happening in my body inside? What happens if I get cancer? What happens if I get any other diseases related to this product? So that's what we want our young women and men also to look at and stop the usage of the product. Help is on the way. Those that really need help can reach out to to, they say that any level 5 hospital offers cessation services, and they should go there and be helped so that they can stop using the product.
All right, thank you so much, Thomas Lindy, from the Kenya Tobacco Control Alliance, telling us the harmful effect of tobacco use and why you should quit ahead of the World No Tobacco Day. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Purity Afya Show. If this episode has helped you or someone you know in any way, remember to like, comment, and also subscribe. I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye for now.